This computer. All right. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our overview for the Better Life Company. This is Boomy Moore, hailing from that great state of Maryland, and it gives me great pleasure to bring you this information here tonight. Someone thought enough about you to say, hey, I discovered a way. I discovered a way to make daily pay in a $10 trillion expanding industry. Maybe somebody told you that they discovered a way to save money on all of the ways they do life. Now, I know y'all love to save money and you love to make money. And maybe somebody said, hey, I discovered a way to save money while I do things I love, like travel or eat out or do things with my family or go to the movies. Well, guys, you are going to see a presentation tonight that I found out about and first saw about 5 months ago. And I'm telling you, when I saw it, I knew it was the answer to prayer for me. I was in Dubai at the end of October and literally prayed a prayer. I said, Lord, I'm doing good in the crypto space. I love what I'm doing there, but I need residual income. Residual income hits different, y'all. That's that kind of money where whether you get out of bed or not, it's still coming and it keeps coming month after month, year after year. I say, yeah, I need that. And within 48 hours, I was in the hotel lobby there in Dubai, and a young lady was sharing this information with me. And when I looked at the video, similar to one you may have seen or what you're going to see tonight, and I got home and I saw the compensation, I knew this was my answer. So I need y'all to do me a favor. I need everybody here to put on their entrepreneurial caps, just tied up. Actually, go like this, tied up real tight. Put on your entrepreneurial cap because I don't want you to just look at this for the product. I want you to look at this for how you can make money, how you can change your family's life by increasing your income, and also how you can help other people. So if you are ready in the chat, I need you to just to say, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. If you're ready to make money, if you're ready to save money, I need you to say, I'm ready. And with that, I am going to pull up my slides. All right, I see y'all lighting up that chat box saying I'm ready. Okie dokie. Okay, so guys, we are here tonight to talk about a phenomenal company called Travorium. So with Travorium, think travel, think emporium, hence the name Travorium. And so the company likes to say, we're going to help you to travel better. We're going to help you to travel more and for less because we are the Better Life Company. But this is the first thing we want you to know. While travel is an amazing part of doing life better, this is not just about travel. We're going to be heavy on the money tonight, okay? And why? Because if you don't have money to travel, what good is a travel company? So first things first, we're going to make sure that we put money in your pocket. We're going to make sure that you make money while you are sleeping. Because money does what? Say, give me options. Money gives us options. And right here and now, the first thing I want to settle is this. It doesn't matter who's in the White House. It doesn't matter what the media is saying about what's going on in the economy. It doesn't matter if there are doom and gloom messages or if there's expansion messages. We can create our own economy. And I want you, as a part of this team called the BIT Group, and for all of our guests, that stands for Billionaires in Training. So that just lets you know where our minds are. I want you all to know, as billionaires in training, that you can create your own economy. But the job isn't going to get it. I'm sure you realize that. We've got to have a vehicle, a business to move money from point A outside of your household to point B inside of your household. And so Travorium is about getting on that plane, getting on that jet, and moving that money into your household. And so anytime I'm looking at an opportunity, guys, I want to know, well, who's at the head of it? Who is driving this train? And so I got to meet David and Adela Hart back in February when I went to the first leadership conference that they held in Orlando. And so I got to meet them. And what I learned was they have a really fitting last name. Man, this is a couple with a heart. They just want to see people all over the world win. And when I say all over the world, I mean it because we are in 64 countries and expanding. So you have the opportunity to make money from a global business. Do you know people in South Africa? Do you know people in Thailand? Do you know people in Kenya, in the UK? Just imagine that. And if you don't know them with social media, you can meet them. The other thing I love about Travorium is it's solid, y'all. This is a 13-year-old company. You know, I've been in the home-based business industry for years. And if you're like me, guess what you've seen? In the last 5 years, you've seen a lot of startups. That means you've seen a lot of companies going out of business. You get into a company and you're all excited. Next thing you know, somebody does a rug pull in crypto. So they make some kind of a change and people leave and it goes out of business. None of that here, y'all. This company, travel company, lifestyle company, made it through COVID. Come on now. That is saying a lot. That is saying a lot. And so know that you're with something that is solid, over a decade old, and is long lasting. And so I love the fact that there's so much momentum with this company. That's important too, because you want a company that's on the move. You don't want to be with a company that's just stagnated, installed, and nobody wants to be a part of it. Do you know that last month, over 3,000 people joined this company? You know what that's called? Type in the chat a clue. Type in the chat. I want you to say a clue. Folks, that is called a clue. And so with over 3 different home offices, Temecula, California in the US, we've got Madrid, Spain in Europe, and we've got Kazakhstan. So 3 home offices around the world. Again, that just lets you see how big and expansive this company is. So understand this premise right here. And I think I may have said it at the beginning. Warren Buffett, you know who he is, right? Warren Buffett said, if you don't find a way to make money while you are sleeping, you're going to work until you what? That's right. Work until you die. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't like the sound of that. I mean, there comes a time when you want to stop, right? But you don't want your money to stop. So right now, we've been conditioned in our country and a lot of countries to go to college and get a good what? Get a good job. And then what do? We exchange our precious time that we can never get back for a limited amount of money. We end up working just hard enough to keep from getting fired. They pay us just enough to keep us from quitting. And we do that day in and day out, y'all, for 40 years, not even liking our jobs most times. Guess what that's called? That's called insanity. That's no way to live. There is a better way. And then here's what happens. So you do it for 40 years, and then comes retirement time. And then they expect you to live off of 40% of what you couldn't even live off of 100% when you were working. It makes no sense. So what do we need to do? We got to have multiple streams of income. MSI. Put that in the chat. I don't want you to forget it. You need MSI, multiple streams of income. If one ever dries up, it just makes sense. You don't want to be left like, oh my God, what am I going to do? How am I going to pay my mortgage? How am I going to keep my life going? But if you already got that plan B in place, or if you already got that plan C in place and something happens to the first plan, you can just keep on stepping. So this expanding industry that we're in, ladies and gentlemen, is a $10 trillion industry. And within the next 9 years, is going to be a $15 trillion industry. We like to say this is the business of dreams. Almost everybody in the world, what do they want to do? They want to travel the world. When insurance agents get money, they travel. When traders get money, they travel. When people in the mortgage business and people in the home construction business, like people want to travel. They want to get out and see the world. This is a business of dreams. It's what almost everybody wants. And I love it that it's fun. It's like making money and having fun. Don't you agree that that should go together? Creating memories with your family, that's fun. So this is easy to explain, it's fun to do, and I love that it is home based. If you have one of these, if you have a device, you can do this business from anywhere in the world. So again, guys, we talk a lot about travel, but we are so much more than just travel. But I want you to know that you'll be able to save on resorts and hotels and cruises and car rentals, theme parks. You love to take tours when you're away. You can do that. All kinds of activities. You can save on that, whether you're away or whether you're still just home and want to go down the street. Entertainment and concerts and comedy shows. You save on so many different things. Literally, it will cost you more money not to have this membership than to have it because of the phenomenal savings. So, what are Travorium's benefits? So, first of all, I love that it's going to give everyone the opportunity to travel every 6 months to some beautiful, sought out bucket list vacation destinations. All right. So 2 vacations every year. And that happens because you're going to get something called travel points from the very first month that you sign up. You're going to sign up for something called platinum. You get 270 travel points. And so these points add up every month. It's almost like putting a trip on layaway. These points are very, very valuable. They help you to buy down the travel to pennies on the dollar. So you'll start collecting these day one. And so you're going to get below travel agent rates, y'all, below travel agent rates, saving up to 60% off, even 80% off. And again, the thing that I love most, this isn't like somebody trying to sell you a timeshare with contracts and blackout dates. It's none of that. And make you spend tens of thousands of dollars like I did 2 months before I heard about this. I was in Williamsburg and I'm like, I'm not going to buy, I'm not going to buy, I'm not going to buy. 8 hours later, I bought. I wish I hadn't. And guess what, y'all? $17,000 later, I couldn't make any money. But this is a business opportunity here, y'all, where you can be earning money 24/7. So this isn't about getting anything from you. This is about getting everything to you. So the person who invited you here tonight, they cared about you because they had something special in their hands and they wanted to get you in a better position. So let's talk about these travel sites first and these better than travel agent rates. Let's just do a few comparisons because we have like 5 different travel platforms. We're going to talk about how you can save on hotels, whether you're going somewhere far, whether you want to stay close to home, y'all. Better than travel agent rates. So we've got right here this comparison: a 9-day vacation, 1-bedroom apartment in Monte Carlo in Miami Beach. This is a ritzy area, right? It's real expensive. Their price in Expedia, $4,400. And people are paying that because they know the price can be more than that. But look at our price. Exact same hotel, exact same dates, exact same everything except a different price. $2,300 instead of $4,400. But wait, y'all, there's more because everybody wants to go to Las Vegas and see the lights and hear the machines, even if you don't play. It's like the ding, 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 right? You just like hearing that sound. You want to go to Las Vegas? Their price, $293. Our price, $15. This is per night at Harris Hotel and Casino. I'm telling you, you're going to see in a minute why we can offer rates so low. Now, here on this page is a $3,000 savings. You got another ritzy, classy place. This is in San Diego, the Fairmont Grand Del Mar. This is a 6-night stay. Their cost $5,000, but with this membership, guys, you're saving $3,100. Somebody please that mute button for me. Thank you. Only $1,900. And You can even get cash back. All right, there we go. So hotel stays, that's just one of the small ways that you can save on travel. Now let's talk getaways. Now getaways are for those of you who say, you know what, I want a 1 bedroom, 2, 3 bedroom condo. I love the getaways because I've got a large family. When I go somewhere, if I want to take my family, you want to spread out, you want to have some room. So your getaways are one of the ways that you can use your travel points. With the getaways, you have access to more than 2,000 resorts around the world. We just added a new travel site, so it's way more than 2,000 resorts all around the world. Imagine being able to stay at some really nice, like timeshare resorts without ever having to take a tour, without ever having to sign up for a timeshare. So look at these prices for the getaways. I want y'all to dream with me and get a little excited, because if you haven't been able to travel the way that you wanted to, y'all, this is making a difference. If you like to go international, who wants to go to Spain? Anybody out there? If you want to go to Spain, say that's me. I know Mia out there. She loves going to Europe. She loves Spain, one of her favorite places. 8 days, 7 nights. Their price retail, $8.99. Our price, y'all, $7 for the whole entire stay. You want to take mom and them with you? Like, everybody can stay for $7. What about Cabo, Mexico? 7 nights. Their price, $1,200. That's a great price for 7 nights, right? Well, with us, because of your phenomenal travel points, just $149 for a 1 bedroom suite for a whole week. What about Orlando? 7 nights in Orlando for 2 bedrooms, because you got to take the kids, right? Retail, $1,100. Not bad. But Travorium rate, much better. Just $142. And I know y'all saying, wait a minute, like, how are they doing this? Let me just tell you guys that Travorium is travel done better, done right. Like, nobody's doing what we are doing in travel. But this is one of my favorites. This is the world tours. If you are going on the world tour next month in the DR to Punta Cana, light up the chat. Say, I'm going. Let them know that we are a product of our product. We use this product. Say, I'm going in the chat if you are going on the Punta Cana world tour. Guys, the world is waiting for us. Where do you want to go? It's time for us to start dreaming again. When you travel, it's like you get to put your eyes on God's glorious creation. You get to see the beauty of the world and the opulence of the world. And you get to meet people and experience new food and other cultures. But you can even do world tours here in our own country. But let's look at some of these world tours, because this is curated travel. I love this. I don't like organizing stuff, putting it together. I just want it like done for me. So when you go in your back office and you look at these world tours, you're going to see that these trips are already planned. There are certain dates. They'll let you know if it's breakfast included, if it's all inclusive, or just what. So let's look at some of these. Who wants to go to Venice, Italy for 5 days, breakfast included, glass factory tour included? Retail price, not bad, $1,100. But let's check out this Travorium rate, y'all. After you apply your travel points, $249. But wait, there's more. Did I tell you that's for 2 people? I know you're saying, what? 2 people? So what's that? $125 a person, y'all. What about Dubai? Regular rate, $1,600. 5 days. 5-star hotel, 6 days, breakfast daily. And it's not like our kind of Comfort Inn, Hampton Inn type of breakfasts. No, you go to Dubai, that breakfast is a spread. You apply your points, $379. That's it. For how many people? For 2 people. Now, I know y'all love Jamaica. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Again, 5-star resort. Why? Because we show people how to stay at 5-star resorts for 2-star prices. Now, this is all inclusive. So you're going to get breakfast, lunch, dinner, all your drinks People would pay $2,100 all day long and be so happy per person. But here with Travorium, you're only going to pay $579. And that will allow you to take your spouse, to take your child, to take your best friend. Y'all, is that good or is that great? I need y'all to say in the chat, that's great. I can't hear you. I don't know if you're excited or not. I'm getting excited just doing this presentation because I definitely want to go to the Montego Bay, Jamaica all-inclusive resort. So my mother, she doesn't like me to tell her age often, but I got to tell it. She just had a birthday, 80 years young. She's still excited about going out and seeing the world and reaching her goals. She was at the computer just about 3 days ago, looking in her back office to see where I want to go. Okay, so she signed up for the Punta Cana World Tour. And now she's like, ooh, I used to live in South Carolina. I want to go to the Hilton Head World Tour in September. And so she's just looking, and she loves New York. You see New York here. That's one of her favorite places. 5 stars in New York. One night in New York, y'all, could be $399. Look here, breakfast included, just $399 for the 5 days. Hawaii, you know that's expensive. I was in Hawaii a couple months ago. 1 dozen of eggs, I kid you not, $13 for 12 eggs. 5-star hotel, 5 days, breakfast included, just $499, y'all. For how many? For 2 people. And you see Las Vegas, 5-star hotel again, 5 days, 4 nights, just $19. So when you look in your back office from Thailand to Chicago, from Dubai to Spain, I mean, just so many world tours, and you all who were on the call with the CEO the other day, you heard they're adding more and more and more world tours as this company expands. And it is expanding. When people see this, they're just like, shoot, I want a better life. I want a funner life. I want a happier life. I want to go fun places. I want this membership because I don't want to pay a lot of money. So people see it and they join. And so there are 3 memberships. Let me go over these memberships real quickly because only one of them is the one that people on our team get. But we got to just say, they're silver. Nobody gets the silver. It comes with no travel points. You only get a booking engine. You don't want that one, but they have it. Then there's the titanium for a one-time $149, $75 a month. You get 150 travel points. Nobody on our team working the business is a titanium. Why? Because platinum just makes the best sense. When I saw this, and I just paid $17,000 for timeshare, and I saw $350, I was like, are you kidding me? Are you serious? Like all of this, the world tours, the getaways, the booking engines, the saving on shopping, dining, entertainment, concert, and I can write it off of my taxes, and it's only $269 one time. For the top membership, I was like, okay, sign me up. So you're going to be platinum. If you're a guest here tonight, the person who invited you, I guarantee you, they are platinum because that's the way our team does it, because we want you to get the most money when you work the business and have the most savings. So you always want to be platinum. So the monthly for platinum is $135. For every $1 that you pay, you're going to get $2 in travel points. So every month, whether you share the business or not, you're going to get 270 travel points. And every month they just keep compounding and compounding and compounding. And so when you get ready to take that fabulous trip, you just go to the site and there's this little slide rule. You slide it down. That price keeps coming down, 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 down. Sometimes Dubai can be $1, y'all, when you apply your travel points. Now, let me tell you, you're not going to have to pay this $135 long. The goal is to get that out of the way as fast as possible. And how do you do that? We're going to show you how, but it's just by referring 3. How many billion people are there in the world? How many people do you think want to travel more, better, and for less and save money on all the way they want to do life? And all you got to do is find 3 or maybe a couple more who want to have that better life like you do. And so again, referring 3 with our help, that $135 is not coming off your credit card. It never came off of my credit card because I got my 3 real fast because I didn't want to have to pay that. So it comes out of the commissions. Now, if you're going to do the business, if you want to make money to this 267, you're going to add a one time a year, $79.95. That's all it costs to be able to make money. $79.95. When you add that to the 269, what do you get? Tell them in the chat, y'all. Type 350. It's actually $349.95, but we just tell people 350. All right. Now, here's where I told you 3 to profitability. You refer 3 people at the same membership level as you, and now that 135 is taken care of. We're going to get to the money in a minute, but I just want to show you how this model works because I know you're saying, man, like, how are they doing this? How are they giving these types of rates? So I want you to go to, write this down, bigtravelsecret.com. You can look at that later, bigtravelsecret.com. So we all heard of Priceline, hotels.com, Expedia, Orbitz, all of those, right? So with those, you're going from site to site, trying to get the best deal, not even knowing that there's really only 2 companies that own all these different sites. So what they do is they have a wholesale rate, just like Travorium has a good wholesale rate. But because they're out there and they're doing all the advertising that they're doing, well, they got to pay for the advertising some kind of way. And guess who pays for it? Point to yourself. We paid for it. So they mark it up in order to pay for their marketing. But here at Travorium, they don't mark it up. Travorium isn't advertising. Travorium uses our word of mouth advertising. Ladies, y'all know how we do. DSW's having a good shoe sale. Buy one, get one free. We go down there, we see some sharp shoes. What do? Oh my gosh. Hey, Sharon, girl, you need to come down here to DSW right now. They got this phenomenal sale on all these sharp shoes. So we don't think that we're selling because we're not getting paid, but we sell all the time. We recommend a good movie, a good restaurant, a good sale. And our friends buy, and these companies make millions of dollars, billions of dollars from our word of mouth advertising. Well, here with Travorium, it's the same concept, except guess what's going to happen this time? From your word of mouth advertising, you are going to get paid. Now, I'm about to wrap this up. I'm about to wrap this up with the show me the money, because if it were just the travel and the savings, I know you would still buy because people are spending tens of thousands of dollars on timeshares with all the I gotchas, with all the blackout dates, with no ability to earn any money. And people who love travel that much that they're spending tens, if not 100. I've seen people spend over $100,000 on a timeshare. Well, folks, type in the chat, show me the money. Do y'all want to see the money? Type show me the money. How can this company get money back into your bank account so you're not stressed anymore about finances? Maybe you want to pay your home off early. Anybody say, yeah, I'd love to pay my home off early. Anybody just want to get the debt monkey off of your back? Like, I can think of so many reasons why you would want to have multiple streams of income, y'all. So you're saying, show me the money. So I'm about to show it to y'all. And again, to be a partner with Travorium, it's just $79 a year. That's it. So again, you're adding the $269 to $79, bam. You are in business for $350, and you can write it off on your taxes. So you got your website and your back office. Our team this is a phenomenal team. The person who invited you here tonight, they're proud that we are a winning team. They're like, oh my gosh, I've never gotten this much support. Oh my goodness, I'm really learning about marketing, not just prospecting. I'm learning how to not just chase after people and make network marketing so hard, but how to attract people to me. Yes, we teach those things here on this team, the Bit Group. And guys, the tax advantages, just by having this business, you get so many write-offs now that you didn't used to be able to get. You're going to be able to save $2,000 to $10,000 a year minimal in taxes because you have this home-based business. So that was money that used to be with Uncle Sam that now you will be able to keep in your household. Is that good? Is that great? I know y'all like saving on taxes, right? All right, so here goes the comp plan. I'm gonna show y'all the money. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna help you refer through, right? You follow our plan, we help you refer three. Now you're making what's called daily pay. Light up that chat with the word daily pay. This is significant, y'all. This means you go to bed tonight, you wake up tomorrow, and you're going to see in your back office your daily pay based on whatever rank you are at. So as soon as you refer three, every single day, not 5 days a week, 7 days a week, you're going to see just $4.45 of daily pay. Now, you may say $4.45, that's not much, but guess what it does? It covers your 135. So now that 135 isn't coming off of your credit card. But you don't stop there, because what do you think those three are going to want to do? When they see something as great as this, man, they're going to want to tell somebody. They're going to call their friends. They're going to get on social media. They're just going to reach out to people that they know. And now those three are going to want to go tell their three. So now you've got 8 platinum memberships on your left, 8 platinum memberships on your right. This is a binary, like it's 2 legs you're building, right? Bi means 2. You have like a left team and a right team. And as these platinum memberships come onto your team, it increases your daily pay. So I have never, ever seen a compensation where you can make so much residual income with such a small team. Y'all, with just 8 members in each leg, you're at an average of $500 in residual monthly. So what could you do with $500 a month in residual, right? What could you do? Could you pay your car payment? Most people. Could you pay off some debt? Most people. Could you buy more Bitcoin? Most people, right? So, but again, that's just a start. That'll give you an extra about $8,000 a year. But what are those 8 going to want to do? Say, tell somebody. If those just go out and each tell 3 and you tell a couple more people, now you got 25 in each leg. Guess what that gives you? Somebody say, comma money. Guys, I have never seen a company that gives you comma money so easily. A small team of 50, the average person on the low end, you're at about $1,000. At 2-star, I was over $2,500 every single month. You see this ring right here? I don't know where the camera is. This ring, this Super Bowl ring, heavyweight, y'all. You're going to get this at 2-star. Why is that important? In a business like this, recognition is everything, right? Recognition is so important because it makes people feel appreciated. This company recognizes people early in the game. With a small team of 50, most companies wait till you get to 6 figures to give you something like this. And it's not even as nice as this. So at 2-star, you probably could do this in your first 60 to 90 days if you follow our system to a T. So you're getting this ring, you're getting comma money every month, and you get up to a $750 monthly lifestyle bonus. At 2-star, there wasn't a month that I didn't get that. But it doesn't stop there, y'all. Let's keep going, because hopefully I'm on the call here with big thinkers, bold thinkers, right thinkers, dreamers, people who are growth minded, right? That's the kind of people that I like having in my circle. People who believe in themselves and believe that there is more and they deserve it. I hope that's you, because now we're going to help you to get to 3-star. At 3-star, with just 63 people in each leg, that's not you getting these people. That's the people who are already here, telling a few more. They're working on getting their 3, and you're still excited. So you're still telling more people. Now, guys, you're at $70 a day at 3-star. So 1-star was $10 a day, 2-star, $25 a day, 3-star, $70 a day, 4-star, $100 a day, y'all. Just 125 and 125. But let me get to this coveted position of ambassador. Now, we just had a gentleman from Iowa to reach ambassador in 6 months. In fact, he's originally from Burundi. His name is Alex. I got to meet him when I went to Orlando to the conference. He's at over $20,000 a month in just 6 months because of this phenomenal compensation plan, y'all. So when I got home from Dubai, remember I told you in end of October, I was in Dubai, got home, dropped my bags, ran upstairs. I said, I'm getting on YouTube. I got to see the comp plan. I saw this page right here. And what I saw was 188 people on my left, 188 people in my right, a six-figure income. They're downplaying the numbers right here. You are absolutely at over six figures, overriding business done in the whole company. And I've never seen a company with just 376 people. I've never seen a company pay out six figures. Guys, this is tremendous. If you're talking about being at a point in your life where you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, you want this opportunity. If you're tired of robbing Peter to pay Paul, and you've probably been doing that most of your life and been hearing about people doing it most of their life, then you need to tell them you discovered a way, that you've discovered a way to make daily pay in this $10 trillion expanding industry. So I saw that bottom row as an ambassador, but then I went up to the two-star director because I know I'm going to be ambassador. But I said, well, what if somebody don't have the drive I have? What if they just want to do it just like a little bit on the side whenever they feel like it? Just a small team. And I saw, wait a minute, from just 25 people in each leg, a person can be making from $1,000 to $2,500. Again, this chart right here is just downplaying it. I was like, whoa, I can help so many people. And look at this ambassador lifestyle. I want the people who are going to be doing the testimonies to come on up, because at 9 o'clock, we have another Zoom on another station, another channel. If y'all can put it, somebody can put it in the chat, that'd be great, because that's going to really go into the lifestyle membership. They'll go into the back office. People ask questions and all of that. But guys, as an ambassador, and I want you all to just to imagine that you're making 5 figures a month, 6 figures a year. You're not even necessarily got to leave your job, right? Just on the side, extra money. Now they're going to give you actually 2 annual vacations because you are an ambassador. This is outside of the membership, just because you're an ambassador. One of those vacations are going to be where there's a Louis Vuitton store. They're going to close down the store. They're going to give you your personal shopper and a Louis Vuitton gift card for $2,500 and say, go buy what you want. And while you're there at this ambassador experience, they're just going to be showering you with money the whole time, y'all. I'm telling you, you get a global bonus pool override. That means people in Russia who are doing this business, you get to make money from what the Russians are doing. People in Asia who are doing this business in other countries, you get to make money from what they're doing. This, I'm telling you, I've never seen anything like this. And I've been in the home-based business industry, actually grew up in it. I've been working to myself for over 20 years, probably 30 years now, because I'm 50 something. And I've been doing this for a long while because I knew that having a home-based business on the side with an intent to make a profit was one of the best ways to have multiple streams of income and save on taxes, guys. So the money keeps going all the way up to executive chairman, where you're making $3,200 a day. But I'm going to stop sharing my screen now because I want a couple of testimonies to come on to make this thing even more real. 34,000 people joined last year, and that's nothing, y'all, compared to what is going to happen this year with over 80,000 people will join Travorium. And understand this, opportunities don't go away. They just go to someone else. And so you got to think, you know what? Who's going to win when I win? And who loses when you lose? By you saying yes to this opportunity, that's multiple streams of income for your family, more memories, more great life experiences, saving on taxes, and here's one more point, first movers advantage. Because your person who brought you here is just building 2 legs. As they continue to share this with people, and as the people who are above them continue to share this with people, people are going to fall underneath of you. We got people who haven't even referred anybody yet, and they've got 5, 10, 15 people on their team from what we call spill. So no, you want to lock in your position today. so you can be ahead of those coming after you, and your daily pay will increase from other people's efforts. It's so phenomenal. So who wants to unmute and be that first person to share a quick 30-second or less testimony with me? I think I saw Erica unmute.
Hey.
What's up, Erica? Share with us real quick.
Quickly. What I first want to say is I realized today I'm mad at Boom because I realized she got in November and didn't call me to January. So don't sleep on people. Call people. You never know who need this business. But yes, I'm so glad that I did get in when I got in because, like she just said, I already have 17 people up under me. Every last week was or the week before last, I don't know what was going on, but I swear every day I looked, it was another person and another person and another person, and I hadn't even did it. So get in now. It's the perfect time. I wish I could have got in when she did, but hey, whatever time you get in is the right time. So don't, if somebody invited you, make sure you get back with that person.
Thank you so much for sharing, Erica. Y'all, is real what she said. Like, people will get mad at you if you don't tell them about it. So think about who you can bless with this opportunity. And look, watch Erica, because big things are coming with her. I'm speaking it right now to existence. She got a husband from Africa who speaks French and Swahili. They're going to get into that market and just tear things up. So if you're watching this because of her, you want to get positioned before they start bringing them people in. So get started today. All right, let's see who else. I didn't ask Deborah, but Deborah, if you could unmute real quick and just tell what this membership has done for you and your husband as far as savings. Deborah, do you mind unmuting and sharing real quick?
Hello, Booby, can you hear me?
I can. Deborah, tell us your quick story.
Oh, I'm so excited. My husband and I are so excited. In our back office, guys, we went back there because we were going to purchase some cell phones, right? And when we got back to, we saw that we could save on monthly payments, and we are saving over $400 every month. We're really excited about it because now we can use that money towards something else.
Isn't that
So
awesome?
it's
Thank you.
amazing. Get in. Get in tonight. Don't hesitate. Don't wait. Don't
Awesome.
procrastinate. Get in.
Thank you, Deborah. Y'all, a penny saved is a penny earned. $400 a month saved because of this membership. We live in a membership society, right? We got Costco memberships and BJ memberships and Amazon Prime memberships. What do memberships do? You pay a price and they help you to save money and get more value. This is a lifestyle membership. I want to bring Will up to close us out. Will just hit the documented position of 1 star. So he has that double digit daily pay going on. But y'all, he's got his sights set on getting 2 stars so he can get this ring and get that $25 a day in daily pay. What you got for us, Will?
Oh my goodness. Thank you. First of all, I want to just say thank you, Boomy, for this outstanding presentation again. You know, every time I hear this, I want to sign up all over. All right. So listen, guys, this company is in momentum. It's going to continue to grow whether we do anything or not. It's going to grow with or without us. My beautiful wife and I decided that they're not doing this without us. So get back to the person who invited you here tonight. Someone thought a lot of you to invite you to this meeting. Let them know if you're a 1, 2, or a 3. 1 being you're not interested. 2 being you like what you saw and you want to take advantage of this lifestyle membership that we call the Amazon of lifestyle. 3, you like what you heard and saw, and you want to take advantage of the daily pay. So get back, don't walk, run to the person who invited you and let them know if you're a 1, 2, or 3. And listen to this, guys. Success leaves clues. The best way to go through a minefield is to follow someone who's already been, and you can follow in their footsteps. And we have great leaders on this team. So if you're looking for a great team, fast growing team, you found it. Join us.
Absolutely.
Back to you, Boom.
Thank you so much, Will. So text that 1, 2, or 3 to the person who invited you. But I know you're saying, I'm a 3, I'm a 3. I want the money and I want the savings. And guys, you are part of a family, the BIT Group, Billionaires in Training. We're going to help you every step of the way. You have our full commitment and support every single day. So guys, do me a favor. I want everybody to unmute. And I know those of you who are already part of the business, if you weren't, you said, look, I am in. So let's leave tonight and just say, I'm in, I'm in, I'm in. Let's everybody unmute yourselves and just say, I'm in, I'm in, I'm in again.
I'm
I'm
in. I'm in again.
I'm in again.
I'm in again.
in again. All right.
I'm in.
I'm
I'm
in,
in. I'm in again.
Welcome.
I'm in.
Welcome, everybody. Glad to have everybody on. And the next Zoom starts at the top of the hour. If you want to see more about the lifestyle membership and ask any questions about the lifestyle membership, this is officially over. We love you and welcome to Travorium and the BIT Group. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Great job, Boomy. Great
Thank
job,
you.
Boomy.
Good
Way
night.
to
Good
go.
night.
Good night. Let's go.